In recent times, the director of the Helen Suzman Foundation, Nicole Fritz, has been subjected to a relentless wave of online abuse and harassment, due to the foundation's decision to challenge the government on the Zimbabwean Exemption Permit (ZEP). This video seeks to address the issue of this targeted abuse, and emphasizes the importance of condemning such behavior, particularly against women, regardless of our differing opinions on the matter at hand. Before delving into the heart of the matter, it's important to make a couple of disclaimers. Firstly, the author of the article on which this video is based is a man working at the Helen Suzman Foundation, and he is called Zekiel Kekana, a South African citizen. Secondly, Nicole Fritz, the director of Helen Suzman Foundation, is a fellow South African, despite disinformation circulating about her nationality. However, the article was not written as an employee of the foundation, but rather as a concerned individual deeply troubled by the level of abuse and harassment that Nicole Fritz, as a woman, continues to endure at the hands of men across social media. At the core of this online abuse is the foundation's decision to challenge the government regarding the Zimbabwean Exemption Permit (ZEP). It is crucial to underline that differing opinions on this matter are not only acceptable but encouraged, as we live in a democratic society where freedom of speech is a fundamental right. What should not be tolerated, however, are the personal attacks directed at Nicole Fritz because of the foundation's stance on the ZEP issue. Regrettably, there is a group of individuals on social media platforms who have taken it upon themselves to relentlessly attack Fritz and her family. These individuals actively mobilize others to join in on the harassment and abuse she faces daily. This situation has reached a point where silence is no longer an option, especially for men who should stand up against such behavior. We should collectively condemn these actions and come together as good men to defend Nicole Fritz against the onslaught of abuse she endures. Fritz's experience is not unique, as women continue to be easy targets of online abuse and harassment. This trend has been documented in research conducted by Amnesty International and experienced by many prominent journalists who have been subjected to online abuse simply because they are women. Furthermore, research has found a troubling connection between misogynistic language used online and real-life statistics of sexual assault. In South Africa, incidents have occurred where online abuse escalated into sexual and physical violence. It is vital to acknowledge that threats of violence and harassment against women, like Fritz, are not just expressions of disagreement, but also criminal acts that perpetuate misogyny. Fritz's situation highlights the urgent need to address online harassment against women and hold social media platforms accountable. Platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, have failed over the years to effectively tackle abuse, harassment, and violence directed at women. Calls for reviewing the platform's current policies on abuse and harassment are legitimate and should lead to the implementation of stringent measures to prevent such behavior. Swift actions, such as suspending accounts or removing perpetrators from the platform, should be taken to motivate victims to report acts of abuse, violence, and harassment. Ultimately, the responsibility of ending all forms of abuse, harassment, and violence faced by women lies with men. It is crucial for men to actively engage in combating such behavior, and to be vocal allies against women's abuse. Men must reject this passive role, and actively support women in their fight against abuse. For women, like Nicole Fritz, to no longer endure abuse and harassment on social media, and in our society as a whole, it is imperative that we all raise our voices against abusers, and hold social media platforms accountable for their inaction. Ending abuse against women is a collective effort, and the time for men to actively stand against the perpetrators of such evil acts has never been more urgent than it is now. Let us unite, as good men, to protect the rights and dignity of all women, regardless of our differing opinions on any matter. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.